Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We are got our trams running. Look, people are getting off, I think. Yes, there they are, going to work. Absolutely. Awesome. So I'm very glad we actually now have rail going on. You have had tons of comments on this episode, and let's go through a few of them while we just kind of maybe take a ride on this tram. If I can get it selected. There we go. And we can actually take a first person ride. Okay, let's take a ride. Okay, so you have mentioned to me that 4 tons per truck extra makes a massive difference over the long period. I absolutely agree. So upgrading our trucks to get the bigger capacity is absolutely awesome. If I do this, well, it doesn't really change what we see in terms of the quality. But anyway, there's the other tram. Look at the little sparks. Anyway, good. Electricity redundancy. So yes, absolutely. So we are having issues with electricity. We've got the 2 electric power plants, but we're not actually, we don't actually have a setup that is redundant or that has some redundancy. So I think we need to spend a little bit of time and work on our electricity piece. So connect multiple lines up from both the both the power plants and get workers from both our towns, both Morgan Valley and Irinsky. Oh, look at this. It's the first time we're going into this trenched railway line. I like it. Look at that. It's actually pretty cool. I do like it. It really is cool. Okay, then the other one is access from Irinsky to power. Yes, that's one thing that we're going to do. And yes, you guys are saying, oh, I've been complaining about food for a while, and yet we haven't built the farms. We built all kinds of other crap, but not the farms. And yes, so we do need to actually get that going on. And then there was a suggestion about a distribution facility that would bring in grain once grain gets lower than 5% or something. Wow, look at the massive apartment building up there. Looks really cool. Our city is starting to get shape really nicely. Okay, let's get out of here and let's go and work on some of those things that I've just mentioned. Okay, so first things first, let's start the construction of some of our farms, and then we'll move into electricity from there. We're obviously starting to make a bit of a move here with the with this, and what I'm wondering, oh, you won't be able to get in from here, but anyway, now let's see. What I wanted to do is let's quickly finish off these sections. So I'm pretty keen for us to start getting some of these things done. In terms of roads, yes, I know, and we don't probably need roads, but if I can just get this piece done, the rest can kind of stay a little bit less, less formalized. There is a route around there, so we could potentially start construction on some of these facilities. So what do we have over here? We've got multiple grain silos connected to this facility here. So maybe I can start bringing in some construction vehicles over here. So if we get soft cost equipment to make a move, Irinsky construction vehicles, prefabs and things like that, and we also need asphalt and gravel. So let's get them going. Do we have workers? We don't need any of those. So we can start construction of some of these facilities at least. We will need the gas station done. We'll need all of this stuff done. So let's get started on some of these things. We have multiple access routes. We're just going to keep an eye on getting everything there. So we'll do this one. We'll do the construction workers. We'll get the prefabs and all of that, and the asphalt and gravel. We'll bring that in so we can get started on some of these things. Get some construction projects underway. We've got these 2, so let's get started on one of these as well. Okay. Oh, hang on. I have to just make sure that we are saying no, construction is underway on both of those. Let's get this one. This one is suspended, so let's continue construction. We are missing what? Wow. Okay, so we'll have to see how that works. I'm not sure that's going to be in our favor. Let's suspend the construction on that just for the time being. Let's get some of these other things built first. Okay, that's fine. On the other hand, what I'm also keen on doing is maybe setting up some kind of distribution facility to bring grain in here should we be short on grain. Really short on grain. These things are growing. We are importing food. I believe we've probably run out of food. Yeah, we run out of food, but we are importing food. Double check. Yeah, we've got food available over here. Whether we're getting it distributed to all the places is the question. So if we go food check over here, not a problem. Food check over here. Ooh, we've run out of food over here. We have run out of food. We don't have food here, so people will probably be dying or escaping or something like that. Okay, so we'll need to make a plan and get food here. Our food situation is pretty poor. Okay, so we should have food over here. Yes, food is actually coming in here, and then food is distributed over there. So these guys are coming around with food, so maybe just not moving quite quickly enough with some of these things. Lots of food movements currently moving over here. We do have food available here, but we'll probably run out. So yes, food is an issue. So what I was thinking, maybe another distribution office somewhere over here. Oh, that section's built. We can actually go ahead and do the rest of it, but I was thinking maybe there's some sort of distribution facility right over here. So let's grab a distribution office. I believe it's in here, medium. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a medium distribution office. We'll hook it up, not directly next to it, but fairly close. We want, where is the nicest fuel facility? Fuel station is over there, so that should be okay. We could try and squeeze it in here, maybe. Doesn't want to work over there. We could bring it in right here. Yeah, let's do that. I'm happy for that construction to get underway, so that should work. Okay, so we're starting to get some of these things done. Do we have work underway on these roads? Maybe okay, this is not actually happening, so let's make sure that gets some people there and some workers. Let's bring those in. And similarly, this one probably needs the same love over here. Construction workers and some of that. Get that going. Hopefully those will now actually get constructed so that we can slowly get this up and running. And I know you guys saying that leave the mud roads there and just do it with the mud roads. But I don't want to do that. I'd rather get that distribution office in place and we'll get some grain to actually come into the facility over here. How is the construction of the rail going over here? Are we... This section... Is this under construction? No. That's not. That is still under construction. This is not. Okay, so let's see. How many construction projects do we have going for the rail? Let's quickly find them. Rail does not have a lot going on, actually. So let's see about adding some construction projects for them. For some reason, they stopped working on the construction. So this should be fine, but what we can do is let's get that one going. Any other rail construction pieces that we could do? I think all of this is actually done. We don't need anything over there anymore, so we'll just get those out and onto out of the way. So that's actually working. We can speed things up. We can certainly speed things up a little. Okay, now let's connect our power. So if we're talking about power redundancy, we should bring in power. Well, we're only kind of loading that line over there. But so that means that we need some power infrastructure. If I do that, we've got a high voltage switch that we need to provide some possible access to. So if we do something like this, is probably about the most appropriate way of doing it. And for this one, I'm actually have no problem with a bit of a mud road out to there. Something like that should be just fine. So now we can actually get all of this underway in the, all of that's going in the construction workers, mechanical components. Lots of guys coming here to come and work on it. Let's start throwing some of these things out. But just keep assigning. So anyway, let's just get it all built. I don't even mind too much. What I will do though, I think I'll assign one of those. So what kind of power lines do we have? If we go, this guy is the 10 megawatt, and we've got the 6 going out that way. So we'll do the like 16 or something. So let's get a 10 megawatt to run through here. So let's demolish some of this stuff at least. There we go. And let's grab ourselves a bit of a 10 megawatt. To go from there to there. That's fine, and we'll start the construction process over there. And then once that's all built, we'll kind of retrofit what's going on over here and see about getting all of that working. Lots of construction workers coming, or construction vehicles coming in over here. Hopefully this is seeing some construction vehicles arriving. Have we seen anything dropped off? Not yet, actually. It's a little weird. A new tram is available, which is an interesting one. And I would like us to, wow, look at how these guys are actually chasing on these roads. I really want us to maybe upgrade this road as well. So let's get, I don't want to do too much at once. You know, we've started a few construction projects, so maybe let's not do too much of that at the same time. This is actually underway. I haven't seen any construction happening here. There's some resources that's been dropped off here. We're waiting on some asphalt. Food. Let's see. Have we managed to get food out over here? There is some food available. Don't know why the food isn't getting from that warehouse over there. Don't know, but we are out of food, and that is becoming a little bit of a challenge for us now. Where is this fire? Morgan Valley residential area. Shouldn't be a problem. Yep, already all sorted out. Okay. Food over here. There is some food over here available. Still no food there, and still no food over here. That's a big challenge for us. We would get lots of escapes if that's the case. We really need to sort that out a little bit. Oh, actually, construction is underway here. That'll help us create more food, I think. We should get this construction starting to move, getting a little bit of asphalt coming in at some point. Oh, we're actually starting to build the power line. Awesome. But things go really quickly if you're building in close proximity to where all your construction offices are. Out here, it gets really challenging. Where's my rail constructors? On its way back to go and pick up some stuff. Yeah, this guy's coming back. We should have good worker loads over here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Good worker loads at all of these, so we should be making good money. This thing is running at a fair bit of capacity. Does it have a fair bit of... Ooh, we're actually using most of the coal ore. We're actually getting a little bit more coal ore coming in. There's lots of workers in the coal mine. So no, but anyway, our steel production is nice and steady, and I do like that. A steady steel production. I want to get more roads built. Look at all of these little vehicles going out everywhere. Really good. How is our school coverage? Pub or tavern, any sport? Yeah, we probably need an extra sporting facility. There's schools over here. Big kindergarten schools and things like that. We probably need some sort of sporting facilities here. So let's have a quick look at kind of sports that we can do here. Could obviously build some of this stuff, but I could build something else in here. We could actually get a modded one. Let's get some modded stuff going on. Another fire, let's see. Envy construction workers, really? Oh, here they come. Okay, that should be no problems whatsoever. All sorted. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Okay. I'm looking for construction, not construction, sporting grounds, sports playgrounds and stuff. You can build a stadium, but no, I'm really after like a school gym or something. One of these. It's fairly even. I'm just not sure how much each one of them does. If we go in here, do we have one of these? Well, let's build. Oh, this one will actually squeeze in over here, and I'm quite comfortable to be doing that. So I don't want necessarily to hook it up over there. We do want it powered, and we do want it heated, like so. Something like yeah, so something like that should be fine. Let's get that going, and we'll get some pathways out to them. So maybe something like that. I think that should be sufficient. Let's get that going, so we'll get that construction piece going on over here. How's this distribution facility going? Slow and steady. Really slow and steady. We're waiting on concrete. Yes, so that's all the concrete. So we'll get that first phase done. Then all of the next stuff is going to arrive. But we should have a fair bit of that to help out. Let's have a quick look over here. Yeah, we've got all of this stuff here. And boards and stuff over in this general area. Probably need another round of kind of tree planting right here. So let's do a bit of that. So we can maintain that going on. What's going on here? Bitumen's good, fuel's good. Pop in there. Yeah, good stuff. No problems. That's been built, that's been built. Okay, now let's move to our power stuff here. So the idea here is that we will quickly delete this, and then we're going to tie these up appropriately. So we've got 10 going that way and 6 going this way. Do we have a 16? We don't. So I'm just going to put in the 18 volt. Those are so huge. If we go with the 15 volt, probably sufficient, but I'll go with the extra capacity just in case. So we'll do that one. We'll get that up and running and hopefully constructed. And what we've got is we've got the 6 running out this way, and we'll also assign that. So let's get those 2 pieces built. Okay, so we've got all of those signed up. The others signed up. So now we're currently without power down here. Not the end of the world, because it's not like we're producing food anyway. Have we finished building some of these? Yes, that's underway. So let me stop that for now. And what I'll do is we'll start constructing some of these other facilities. But maybe we'll just take it slow, one piece at a time. That phase is done. Now we're moving on to the next one. Lots of construction workers coming in. Well, you guys have also been mentioning to me that we're only drawing workers from over here, and that's probably part of our problem. So one of the things that I think we could do is we could bring another piece of rail line into this area and just kind of drop off some people to come and work over here. And I am all for that. Bring in some workers over here. So what I've done is I've actually added a mod or 2 with regards to platforms and stations, and I think it is what is this? I have no idea. What is this? I can't read that. Oh, I think this is just loading stations. Hang on. If I zoom in here, let me just see. So that's like a crossing. My goodness, that's a crossing for a factory connection. That is really cool. Okay, anyway, we'll be using some of those things. What is this crossing? I have no idea. Tram stop. Yes, okay, so I've thought about it, and maybe a tram stop is the right thing for us to do. So what do we have? That's a tram stop on the road, is it? Tram stop with road. Tram stop with trolley. Tram stop with the road. Okay, so that's basically it. So we can put a tram stop next to the road, basically. But we don't necessarily need to do it that way. What we could do is we could just put a tram stop in here. And I'll probably have to run it on this side. Yeah, okay. So if I do If I do that, I can have a tram stop in here that's going to bring workers over here. And I think that's going to be just good for us. So let's actually start construction of something like that. Have we finished some of these? Not quite yet. So that's this piece. Now what we'll do is we'll grab ourselves some rail lines and we'll see about running a rail section over here. Before we start building this, could we potentially run it? Oh man, we could run it straight through there, which is awesome. So now we'll have a stop here that can actually bring people to both of these power stations. And we've got a free facility that can actually start working on this, or a free constructor, the rail constructor, to start working on that. So I'll do something like this, and what we'll do is we will have to tie it in. I'm thinking something like this. If I do that, would I potentially be able to do this? Okay, let's cancel all of that. So let's see if we do it a little bit further away, right? If we do something like this. Can we potentially do that? We could, and we could do. Let's bring it out a little. We can do that. Yeah, so we'll do something like this, right? And then what I'll do is I will we'll do something. Just kind of wondering, do we do a straight across there? I do like the idea of doing straight across there, and then we'll tie it in like so. And I think we probably need a little bypass track section, but maybe that's all we will be needing here anytime. So maybe all I do is I'll just pull in a little bypass section right over here. Actually, the issue is, however, that we will need to run out into unless we that is an interesting one. So I was thinking a single track is all we need, but then we need to find out how we're going to tie into this side over here. Probably need to try and double track it, like something like this and something like that. It will actually work to do that. Yeah, the question is, do we really need to though? If I get rid of that section, okay. If we do this, it'll mean we need a way of just getting over to the other side, and then it also means that maybe this is a little too much. So then what we can do is we can trim that one back and put in something like this instead. Look, we'll probably need to, later stage, improve our capacity for that situation altogether. Wow, we're getting a lot of this now. Small heat exchanger, we should get that done. Yeah, sorted out, no problems. So this one will go out that way. And then what I'm thinking is a little section like that. And a little section like that, for instance. There we go. So that'll kind of work with that setup. So let's get all of that constructed. Hopefully we can get someone working on this straight away. We don't have two directional traffic here just yet, so they can't actually get on there. If we, however, make a little bit of a change over here, allowing that movement, that should in fact get them to be able to get in there. I think so. So is this section potentially under construction? No, not quite. So let's see, who's not working on what at the moment? No, work is starting on some of these things. So I'm assuming this guy will pull in here and start building this thing. Excellent. That should help us out to get a bit of a tram running workers over here. Power lines have been built. This distribution facility has been built as well. Let's get the kind of vehicles that we need over there. So we need grain. So if we're talking grain, who gets grain? Is it open hull? No, it's not open hull. Is it covered hull? Yeah, covered hull does grain. Okay, so we'll get some of these guys. That's the best of the bunch. So let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 of them. Feels like a lot, but anyway, I think that should be fine. So let's just start moving them over here. And the idea with these guys is they will be moving the grain to the food facilities. That should hopefully do the trick. Let's get out of here. See what's going on in construction. Oh, harvest is going on. That's quite helpful then, at least. This is. Can we build? If we open that up, can we actually get some of this stuff built? Yeah, we can. Let's get that one in. We'll get this one. We'll get this, and we'll get some equipment. All of them get constructing over here. This is underway, but for some reason. Are we missing some things? No, we are waiting on some steel to arrive. Okay, so maybe it's just slow and steady getting that done. What are these? These are distribution offices. They're not that important for us just yet. We can probably get this started. There's one of the silos, so let's get one of the grain silos going. Like so. Let's move it. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, so we're slowly starting to get those things built. Quite useful. We can maybe start getting some grain coming in. Okay, so this is getting harvested. We get lots of workers out here for some reason doing the harvest. Anyway, that means we will now slowly start getting... okay, perfect. So anyway, now that we've got that down, we can actually set this up. So let's assign this facility over here. We will not be loading there. We'll be loading grain there, and we will be dropping grain off. Not there. Cancel. We will be dropping grain off over there. Unloading grain if it is less than 10%. So now, if that is less than 10% grain, which is 50, we'll bring in a few extras. It's just our redundancy plan that, so that we don't run out of food again, because that is really damaging to us. We've got some food available over here now at least. Oh crap, that guy's going to get stuck there. You know what guys, I'm just going to pay for that little section so this guy can get out of the way. That's just going to have to work that way, otherwise everything's not going to be stuck for a while. Okay, good. That's starting to work again. Yeah, so we've messed that up a little bit. Oh, excellent. You're actually building that little section. Good. Yeah, okay. Hopefully that's not going to be too disrupting for us. But yeah, there's a fair bit of building that needs to happen over here. So let's quickly start getting some of these going. Yeah, let's do that. That's going to be just fine. And then on this side, where do you guys actually get your... You don't have an extra access for workers, really? That's a little awkward. Let's start working on constructing those. Excellent. That's not quite built yet. Yeah, I understand the latest update. Oh, there's a new update coming out. The planes and stuff are coming in. I'll be waiting until it gets to the main release before I start implementing those things. But my understanding is it'll fix this problem, which is currently a bit of a disaster for most cases, to be honest. Let's quickly see what's going on. Did we have a ton of escapes? We've got a lot of births. Yes, excellent. We are actually starting to grow our population a little bit. We have no adults living at home, so that should be okay. Our power has been good. Our money isn't bad. All of that is doing a decent job. This has been built. That's been built. This is under construction. This is under construction. We should be in a pretty decent spot, actually. We wouldn't mind to get some of this and some of that going on here. So we can get that first one connected. I think once we get this one built, we can start working this area. Then we should probably start with the construction over here. We'll get some of these guys. We'll get all of this and all of that to come on in. That would be everything. Let's get that moving along. Get some of our first distribution facilities going. You know what? As long as I keep this one open, I can actually start the construction of some more asphalt roads in this area. So let's get that going. Just make sure we've got some people assigned to come and work it. Here we go. Get all of that going. Nice. All of this is built. What was going on over here? Ooh. Construction underway over here. Do we have everything we need? We've got everything we need. So that can actually go ahead. This one has everything it needs. Nice. And there's still a little bit of work going on right over here to make sure that we've got everything we need over there. Should be okay. So all of this is kind of underway. Do we have some vehicles and stuff coming down here? Not quite yet. How's this rail section going? It's probably slowed down a little bit since we're now messing around with our rail access in this specific area. To be honest, what I can do now is I can revert back to our one-way, our signals in the right operation there. So what this will do is it'll allow us to bring workers from Irinsky to come and work the power facilities. So now we should definitely have redundancy, right? We should definitely have redundancy on our stuff here. Maybe not on the rail track. Okay, that's one where we probably don't have the redundancy. But we have redundancy in terms of our general power distribution. Lots of fires. We had lots of fires in this episode. Yeah, so what I need to do is I also need to remember that we will need to do, if we're using that one, we need to do a little something like that. So I can go ahead and commission the construction of that also. I do like our trenched railway line here. How are these going? How are we doing? So we've still got a fair bit of room for new people to come and live here. How's our food situation? Got food over there, we've got food over here, and we've got food over there. So our food situation has been resolved. And I believe our new grain distribution truck should all be parked because we're not actually getting any grain to come in because we have sufficient grain over here. Brilliant. How's the grain situation here? Yes, getting along there nicely. Now, are we sowing twice? No. No, we're not sowing twice. Anyway, all of this is getting built slowly and steadily. Building is without power supply. None of this has power. I thought I would have planned out some power over here. None of these things require remarkable amounts of power. So providing power all the way over there. So we definitely need some form of power facility in here. So let's quickly start constructing that. If we get a substation, a substation right in here should do the trick. So we'll just do a placement right over there. We can get started on that construction. But what I'll need to do is I'll need to run Well, I can probably grab a power from over here and then run it through that way. Yeah, I'm not sure if all of that will work. Oh, here comes a guy to come and work on some stuff. We can now also start getting our construction on this little section through here. But anyway, that's good. All of that's in process. Now, let's get a... I do like it nice and clean like that. If we then run it across here, and we run it through this way. And we try to keep it quite tidy, but what I'll need to do is, let's actually start it out from that side. Cancel that one. We'll try it again. And again, I've done the same thing. Get rid of one of those and we'll tie it in. There we go. So let's get cracking on that. So we'll start getting that constructed. This is underway here. And what we can also do is we can start getting this one going. So we need some of this, some workers, some steel, bricks, prefabs and lumber, and some asphalt and gravel. And we also need some electronics to come on in. So let's get going on that. That should give us the power we need over here. Because that facility will need power. We also need to see about delivering some fuel to it at some point. Okay, that's under construction. This is under construction. All working pretty nicely. That's bringing in some more of the last bits of asphalt that we need. So this thing will finish that off, I believe. It might still need a rolling. Yeah, it probably still needs the roller to come on in. What are we missing here? All kinds of stuff being delivered over here. That's the last bit of the first construction phase, the groundworks. Now we're getting some pouring concrete going on. As long as we get one of them up and running, that should be quite good. Well, that's underway. This is good. We are surely getting a fair bit of food going on. Nice. How much meat do we have available? Meat is available. I like it. How's the construction going on over here? This section, we won't be able to... we should be able to. As long as we can get someone in there, we should be able to get this assigned. How many pieces are actually assigned at the moment? 3 of them are assigned. This is going a little quicker because it's the single one. You might see about it getting that double track section going on there, but oh yeah, this guy's actually... That guy must be on its way here. Must be. It must be on its way here. No. That's interesting, but it came from over there. It's a little weird to me. Anyway, lots of workers up here, which is great. Once you get workers on the rail, it really works well. So we've got that power stuff in there, so we shouldn't be running out of power anymore. Are we importing power? We are in fact importing power. If I drop the power imports, are we gonna have issues? Oh, that's been built. This has been built. I like it. I do like it. It's a little one just for the tram stop over here, just to be able to drop off some people to come and work these 2 facilities. That's really the key part of what we're trying to do here. There's lots and lots of crops available. And these are built. Oh man, look at that. That's built. Got everything we need? Oh, that's not actually within range. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some stuff over here so we can start filling this up. We will also need a distribution facility, I would imagine. So, in terms of distribution facilities, I can get... No, we probably need a fair bit of distribution. Medium distribution over there. We can maybe put another distribution facility in here. Lots of distribution facilities, to be honest. Building a lot of them. Look at all of this. Look at this traffic on here. It's pretty good. This road still needs to be improved. And this road is being rolled. I'm thinking we're waiting on a roller to arrive. There's so much construction going on, but we're actually... Oh, there's the roller now. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to build a distribution facility somewhere over here. Hopefully we should be able to squeeze it. There's a small distribution. How many vehicles does a small distribution hold? Unfortunately, I wonder if this will actually work. It will work. Okay, so let's tie in right over here. Let's get going on that. So let's get this doing its thing. It's so far away. I'm thinking new construction area right over here. There has been some comments with regards to we're probably never going to build in here in this area again, and we'll build in other places, but we're probably going to expand out into all kinds of directions, and so we'll need construction depot areas everywhere, because what we'll have is we'll have trains be able to deliver our construction materials here. We will be able to. This section can be built. We're missing on some equipment. And we probably need to have a look at some more of these. Here we go. Keep building all of these little bits and pieces. That one, we cannot actually get that built. Oh, no, that's what we need. We need this one built. So let's get this one built as well. This little pathway there. Hopefully we can get those two built, and then we can get that built, and then really this facility is up and running and ready. We're still waiting on this. Ooh, we might not have assigned workers to this. Yeah, we're still waiting on that and this. So let's assign those two. The rest should all work. So we should get that line constructed, that power line. This section we should be able to now go and build this section. This is still under construction over here though. Let's see, how's this going? Really working well. Just this little single line here, we should have this up and running fairly soon. The piece that I am still missing though is that one, and I'm not too sure. We should be able to assign it though. It's assigned, so we'll get that built. They'll come the other way around and get that built. What I can, however, do is let's quickly update our rail signals here. So let's get a rail signal over there. And is it that side? Yeah, let's just try and split them out a little bit. And what we'll do is we'll get one over here. So it's kind of split out a little bit. We'll rework our signals better, but for now that should work. Put some signals over here and over there as well. And to be honest, this should probably be chain signals once we start using this in a bit more detail. Oh, we're going into winter. Look at that. The autumn colors are in here. But our food situation should be good. Our birth rate is pretty decent. pretty decent birth rate. We're over 12,000. So we are growing. This area, do we have spare capacity over here? We still have spare capacity over here, so that's good. The construction projects all the time though, all the time. I do like Orenski. It's a pretty nice little town. And this should be built, so now we should actually have people working here. Can we get people getting some sporting stuff done? Visit a hospital. Okay, so our closest hospital is all the way out here. So people can't actually walk to it. So we probably need a smaller hospital, something going on over here somewhere. Let's see if we can start working on that. Facilities. So we've got the big hospital over here. I'm thinking something smaller because we've got the big one over there. It's actually servicing a lot of people. But I think something smaller in this part of the world would be better. So we're looking for a modern hospital, something small, a village doctor, a big clinic, a small clinic. Let's see about a big clinic. Actually, I'm not opposed to the big clinic. But the question is where exactly? Should we? I could, if we do it like this, right? Right up against the power lines. I like it. I like that right over there. And what we'll do is we'll go ahead and tie this one in like so. That should be good. We'll get that under construction. And what we can also do is we can actually start. Presumably that will work nicely over there. I'm not going to do that just yet. Let's cancel that little section there. Let's get this built and then we'll see about how we tie those in. Lots of people coming into the shopping center over here. We should really look at, yeah, you know what? I think we should do is we should do a little something like this. If we do that, we'll start the construction works on this, get that underway, we'll get this one connected up here, and then that's actually just a path that can run through straight through there. Awesome. We've got a bus stop right there. That's awesome. Really, oh, this game is amazing. I do love this game. This guy, for some reason, doesn't know where he's going. I don't know why you don't know where you're going. Oh, you found your way. But you're going to stop right over there. Oh, that guy's getting out of the way. This guy, are you coming in here? Are you going to build that? Oh, look at that. I like it. When you've got multi-direction travel on this, it really works well. Let's see. So we need to, let's maybe start building some of these facilities as well. So I'm keen on getting that piece of road going. Yep, that should work. And we'll start working on the next piece. I can actually do both of these sections because they can go straight through there. Should be just fine. What's going on with this? Where is that? Little section under construction, under fire over here. Under fire. On fire. How's my facility going? It's going slowly. It's going slowly over there. Oh, this is built. My goodness. Next season round, we'll be on fire here. So that's good. This shouldn't be too far off. Waiting on concrete. There's workers and everything over here. Our power, what's going on with our power? Resources on the construction site is done. We just need the workers. Do we have workers coming in? Construction workers. Yeah, we do have workers coming in. So that should be built. Equipment and stuff should get there. Nothing's been built on that just yet. Do we have construction equipment? We do. Maybe we bring in an industrial construction over there. Should actually be good as well. Look at this. Oh, we're actually almost done with this. My goodness. Things are really moving along fairly quickly. That should be built. We need that one built. We can get some facilities in here. What we could do in the meantime is we can try and get some of this. Now I've already can get some of those done. Just to get at least one big road through here. Be really helpful if we can get that sorted out. This one, that one too, and some equipment, please. Okay, now that power line is getting done. That's really cool. I love it when we get things done really quickly. I mean, we've done a fair bit in this episode. In terms of, not really in terms of planning, but in terms of getting stuff built. There's one thing here I'm just thinking. Oh yeah, that one would have come back this way to go all the way that way. How many sections? 4 sections under construction at the moment. 4 rail sections. That bridge there is pretty cool too. I like it. Wow, it's actually pretty steep for rail, I must say. But I do like what we're doing there. More fire. Big kindergarten. Out over here. Oh, excellent. Those sections are pretty much almost done. What I wouldn't mind is just getting an extra hospital connection going on over there. Oh, I should probably go and start the construction for that. These pieces are being built. Lots of people around here. How's our joblessness going? Only 400 and something. Goes up and down. It's more the construction cycles than anything else, I think. People are still being born quicker than they're dying. All good. All of this is now really working, right? But we've never really had a problem with that. Oh, but we still have the buses running though. We still have the buses running, and I should probably start trimming back on the buses a little bit. So which bus lines actually make use of the Irinsky Steel bus station? Yeah, I should probably have a look. So for passengers, we're... so it's Irinsky Steel Workers, right? How many vehicles on that? Only 2, right? Coming to pick up people over there. Can we maybe... No, I don't think we need to run them anywhere else though. What's the other one? Irinsky Mechanical Workers? That's just going straight over there. So it's just the steel workers. Irinsky Steel Workers. I want to stop this line. How do I actually go ahead and stop it? I'll have to take off the buses. So let's take the bus and park it where? Do we have a depot or something anywhere we can take the buses to? Not really. This depot over here. Take that bus over there. Get both of those buses going to the depot. Going on here, we've got all of that still working nicely. There's also now in the newest update, I believe there will also be tourism in the game, which is pretty exciting stuff. Is this section under construction? Yeah, that section is under construction. Should probably get this section started. That section almost done. We should be very close here. Just the last stretch here, and that one still is underway. So that's almost done. Man, I am excited. I am really excited. And our money is looking good. We were able to buy another tram shortly. And then the question is, do we provide ourselves with an additional tram somewhere over here? Okay, let's quickly see, or a tram stop or something over here. Let's have a quick look at our actual pollution. Ooh, not too bad in general. We're not too bad. We're not too bad. This area over here is not doing too badly. People are quite happy. 5,000 people living over here. That's like half our population, to be honest. Just under half our population. They're pretty well educated, I believe. Yeah, no, a fair amount is educated. A lot of people uneducated, really. So does that mean we're really struggling with school capacity? May very well be the case. Look at how many people are in the schoolyard waiting to be taught. How many schools do we have over here? We've got this one. That's a kindergarten. This is a medical university. This one is a town hall. That one is a theater. Ooh, we probably need another theater on the other side. Do we have a school over here? We have the one school. Is that it? Well. Really? We don't have another school? So many kids. Oh, there's a school. There's a school, but this school does have a little bit of capacity. What we could do is we could probably add another school, something over here. Let's see if we can have a smaller modded school. So school, maximum number of workers is 20. What does a small school look like? What does this school look like? What does that school look like? A village school, 2 workers only. That's not going to work. This school. We don't really have a room to squeeze a school in here. 5, 20. 5 is maybe a slightly more appropriate number, but we really don't have a room to just like squeeze one in. Oh, there's some piping going on over here. We could squeeze one in over there. And then what we'll do is, yeah, let's do this. Let's squeeze a school in right over here next to the heat exchanger. And what we'll also do is we will try and connect some pathing through here. Get some of that going on. So at least we'll get another school up and running. Ooh, did that not build? I think we missed that piece. I thought we were going to get that to work. Not what I had in mind here. I thought it was working. There we go. Now it's working. It's a little bit of a mismatch of what's going on over there. Anyway. How's this going? We're so close. We're so close. In the next episode, we're definitely going to start running workers from Irinsky to our power plants, and that should really solve a big piece of the puzzle. We just need a few little sections of rail to be done. I'm also pretty keen that we start getting that rail loop built. And this should be fairly close to done. Not quite yet. Do we have everything we need there? Everything we need is coming, but it's a little further away. We'll have to, this will only start working after winter, so we can go to a bit of effort to get all of this done. Maybe another few sections. Oh, that's done. Excellent. I do like that. Excellent. That means we've got the basics up and running. We do need to bring in some fuel into this facility here. We need to bring in some equipment, but we can effectively get the first fields done. I'm just going to, don't auto-assign fields for me, please. I'm going to make sure I assign the right fields for the job. So that one needs to get the first 6 fields up here. And then the next one will get this fields next to it over here, but it'll all anyway go through there. But anyway, that's the plan. So those 6 fields have been assigned, and then the bottom 6 fields will be assigned to the other one. Excellent. We can probably start construction on some of that. Okay, so power should now be available over here. That's good. But yeah, I think we're out of time for today's episode. Do we have a round? We can get around here. So I'll go ahead and quickly get the next 2 sections done here. Oh, and that's built. Excellent. So what we'll do in the next episode is we will go and get the equipment we need, so that after the winter we'll have another at least 6 fields up and running. This one is not quite giving me the love just yet. I think it's because it's cut off and then we have to go all the way around there. But once we get that little section done, I think I'm fairly comfortable that most of our roads here are not too bad. Can I start construction? Oh, there's another section over here that I probably need a bit of construction on. With some street lights. Please go all the way there. Excellent. Let's get that piece going on. Don't think we're actually using that piece of road just yet, but let's get that section done. Then we can get this section built, and then that'll be easier for us to build out Irinsky on this side of things. And absolutely, some people have commented saying that built this very nice double-tracked railway facility over here, and then we're just using it on these crappy trams. And that's exactly right. Eventually, we will. This city will become quite big. I want to fill up this entire area. Irinsky needs to become a really big city, and then that rail there will feed workers to all of our industrial facilities everywhere, basically. Now we are. This section is we're actually pretty close to done here. Next episode we will be running trams out here with some workers. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button, leave some comments if you have them, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.